Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. This is a general love reading for the sign of Taurus for this upcoming week in March. It is March 20th or 21st. I can't remember, I should have checked the calendar, but I didn't. Anyway, this is a general love reading. If you're curious about my videos and my readings, information is provided below in the description box, so please check that out. If you're brand new to my channel or unfamiliar with it, this is Carmilla, and she's joining us today for your reading. Because this is a general love reading, it can pertain to anything: relationships, situations, circumstances surrounding family, work, friends and enemies, you name it, it might apply. Be flexible with the energy. You may feel like I'm reading for you, but you could potentially feel like you're cross-watching for somebody. You may be represented by any of the energies that shows up in the reading, in the cards. And as always, my intention is to reach people who need the message the most and who will benefit the most from it. So take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. Some of it may resonate for you, other parts of it may not. So hopefully you'll take something away from the reading that will help you move forward in some way, shape, or form. Okay, Taurus, so we're going to get started. I'm going to give this deck one more shuffle, and we'll see what's going on with you guys. Oops, I'm shuffling one of the wrong cards. Shuffling one. Chariot with the wrong deck. We'll see what's going on with you guys in these crazy times that we're dealing with currently. All right, here we go. Okay, Taurus, so we're going to start off with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. She was in Gemini's reading as well, in the underlying energy. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Six of Cups, the Three of Cups, Ace of Cups, Judgment in reverse, Eight of Pentacles, and the Tower in reverse. Okay, so Taurus, I want to remind you that this may be you, this could be somebody that you're dealing with. The Queen of Pentacles feels like she is dealing with some indecision or feeling uncertain, maybe feeling a little insecure. This person could be somebody who's in need of some self-care, is maybe removed from a situation. This could be somebody who is in the upright. She's somebody who's very loyal and compassionate and puts others first. This could be somebody who is a little egocentric or focused on themselves, not feeling capable of caring for others, or in need of some security or feeling confident. This person feels like they could be in a state of unrest, feeling uncertain. This person could feel incapable. It looks like there might be some indecision or some poor decisions being made surrounding a relationship. Could be a relationship within a group of people or family, possibly a group of co-workers. The relationship that you're dealing with is a Six of Cups energy. This is somebody who's a soulmate or somebody who's meant to be in your life. It does not have to be a romantic partner, and this does not mean it's somebody who's in your life forever or somebody who's been in your life forever. This could be somebody who's come back from your past, somebody that you have a soul contract with, somebody that you're meant to spend some time in the 3D with, on this earth, on this plane, somebody that you're meant to experience life with, learn some life lessons, spiritually grow with this person. This could be somebody within, again, a group of people, friends, co-workers, family members. It feels like there's been a poor decision or poor decisions made regarding a relationship within this group. Could be a work situation with the Eight of Pentacles out here. Or it could be surrounding a work situation or finances, possibly. Or it may have affected whatever decisions that have been made regarding this relationship or this connection could have affected a financial situation or a work situation. And it looks like this Queen of Pentacles is dealing with some uncertainty, or she might be feeling insecure about something. Maybe about moving forward. Let's get some more information out here for you, Taurus. So we have the Lovers in reverse. This is clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. And the Hanged Man. Ten of Wands. Seven of Cups. King of Swords in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse. Nine of Swords. And the Five of Cups in reverse. Okay, so we have a King of Swords on the table. This is somebody, in reverse, this is somebody who is highly intelligent, but in the reverse, this could be somebody who uses his intelligence in a cruel manner. Could be abusive with their words or their communication. I feel like this is the person that this Queen of Pentacles has on her mind. I feel like some poor decisions have been made, either on this person's part or the Queen's, or both. There's a lack of clarity. There's some kind of possible deceit or just poor communication between these two. There's some kind of disruption within this relationship with this King of Swords. Could be separation between these two. This could be any kind of relationship. I'm not necessarily feeling romantic, but it could be. I do feel like whatever's going on between these two is causing some confusion within a group. Could be, again, it could be a family situation. It could be a work dynamic. These two could be spouses. There is some kind of disruption or confusion within a group because of something going awry between this King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords, the King of Swords in reverse can be someone who's a figure, someone who is in a position of power or authority. But again, in reverse, this could be someone who is either holding back on communication or not communicating well. This could also be someone who is not thinking clearly or feeling that there's some kind of misunderstanding that maybe this person feels misunderstood. Let's get some more cards out here for you, Taurus. So there's the King of Swords again. This time he's in the upright. And he's clarifying this Queen of Pentacles. And then we have the Two of Wands in reverse. Page of Pentacles. The Hanged Man again. Eight of Cups in reverse. The Queen of Swords. Three of Pentacles. And the Hermit. Okay, so this Queen of Swords, I believe, is also this Queen of Pentacles. And this King of Swords and Queen of Swords are the two people that I'm looking at in this reading. And they have a significant relationship. A Six of Cups type of relationship. This could be a romantic partner. It could be work or family. It's going to be different for everybody. Remember to be flexible with the energy. So there's some kind of, please stop chewing on my hair. It's really driving me nuts. She's pulling it out of my head and it hurts. So there might be a connection between these two. It could be work related, especially with the Eight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles out here. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles feels like she could be keeping her distance. There's some kind of decision-making process going on here. Something is going on between these two. They could be in disagreement about something. It feels like this Queen feels like she doesn't have a choice, or she doesn't have an ability to take action or make a decision. She feels stuck. I think she feels like this King is calling the shots. What are you doing now? Oh my gosh. She's buried herself in my hair. There she is. So something's going on between this Queen and this King. I feel like this King has made a decision and this Queen feels like she's stuck with the repercussions, or she's stuck with the aftermath or the fallout of some kind of decision that this King made that affected their relationship. And it feels like it could be a working relationship. This feels like an uncomfortable situation due to the fact that someone made a poor choice, and it could have been both. But it feels like this King of Swords made a poor decision of some sort, where I don't feel like it's something that he normally does. This King and Queen, the King and Queen are both very intelligent individuals, clear thinkers. People, please stop biting my ear. I'm sorry, Taurus, I'm totally distracted by this bird who decided to burrow under my hair, and now she's going to cause me grief. So similar to the bird making a poor choice, this King has made a poor decision and has left this Queen, I think, feeling a little uncertain about what actions to take or how to respond to this. Judgment in reverse can indicate questioning decisions made, or making poor decisions, or dealing with some kind of negative karma. But there's a lack of clarity here. I feel like there could be some obstacles regarding communication between these two. I think this Queen is feeling uncertain about where to go from here, or what steps to take, or how to respond to whatever happened with this King of Swords. The King and Queen of Swords, again, are both very intelligent, clear thinkers, usually people who don't deal with bullshit You know, that they make head over heart decisions. The Queen of Swords can be considered someone who's a little bit cold in her communication. She doesn't mince words. She doesn't speak from the heart. She speaks from the head. And the King of Swords is similar in that manner, but this is also someone who's in a position of authority, for example. This could be someone who's actually in law enforcement or a judge. The King and Queen of Swords can represent your higher self. And again, I feel like this King made some kind of decision, and this Queen is dealing with it. We're trying to figure out what to do next. Like it feels like the ball is in her court, but she doesn't know what to do. She doesn't know how to respond. So she feels stuck right now. Whatever occurred between these two is causing some kind of confusion within a group or family or work. Like I said, it could be co-workers, some kind of group dynamic. There's some confusion or a sense of feeling stuck. Like, now what? Now what do we do? And again, it feels like it could be related to a work situation, a financial situation, job, project. Something needs to be healed, something needs to be addressed. And it could be emotionally charged situation. It could be affecting a relationship or multiple relationships. Whatever decision this King of Swords made, I feel like this Queen is feeling like she's facing uncertainty regarding the aftermath of whatever decision was made by this King. I know I'm repeating myself. I'm going to get some more cards out here, Taurus. Let's see what else we can come up with for you. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles again, clarifying the lovers, and the Eight of Swords in reverse. Six of Swords. Temperance. Six of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles again in reverse this time. Or still in reverse, I should say. She's in reverse in the first card too. Five of Wands in reverse. And the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So there may be some question as to whether or not these two can continue to work together. There's a lot of anxiety and stress surrounding the situation. It could be affecting some kind of financial situation. Again, it feels with the Eight of Pentacles out here twice, Three of Pentacles, this does feel like it could be a work situation. So there could be, I'm just going to throw this out there. So this could be a work dynamic. Okay, so we know in this day and age, with what's going on out in the world with this virus and stuff, there's been a lot of businesses that have been forced to close or change hours or, you know, change the way they do business, that kind of thing. So this could be a business situation. This could be a situation where this King of Swords is a boss of some sort, and he's maybe made a decision that is affecting not just this Queen, but other people. Again, we have the Three of Cups out here. And there's a certain amount of confusion and uncertainty or questions. We have the Hangman out here twice. We have the Hermit out here. The Temperance I feel like whoever's being affected by whatever decisions have been made are people who are close to you, Taurus, that you feel close to. So again, this could be a group of people that you work with that you feel very close to, and some decisions have been made that have caused some disruption. Level of insecurity or uncertainty, whether or not these decisions that have been made are the right ones, how they're going to affect others involved, the relationship at hand. I think that Taurus, it looks like this King and Queen of Swords, and I feel like you might be the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, where you're being faced with this challenge of dealing with a decision that's been made that maybe is not a decision you would have made. And I feel like there's some stuck energy on the table regarding maybe what to do next, or how to respond, or how to act, because there's just a lot of uncertainty, confusion, maybe some anxiety, some internal conflict. There may be some disagreements between these two energies, this King and Queen of Swords. And the King of Swords made some decisions that ultimately didn't work out, especially with this Judgment in reverse. And I feel like this Queen is feeling a little insecure, uncertain, or feeling a little lack of clarity on what to do next or how to respond. Let's get this last round out here, Taurus, and see what else we can get. And then we'll wrap up this reading. Seven of Swords. Two of Cups in reverse. Four of Swords in reverse. The Moon in reverse. Stop chewing on my hair. Stop. Three of Wands in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Ace of Cups. And the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so for me, this is more of the same, honestly. I feel like there is a relationship between this King and this Queen, and it's in upheaval right now because some decisions were made, possibly on behalf of others. In other words, some decisions were made that are affecting not only this Queen, but other people. And I think this Queen disagrees with what's going on. I think that she's feeling a little insecure, a little uncertain about the decisions that were made. Maybe even outright disagreeing with this King. So it's affecting the relationships, not just of this King and Queen, but of other people involved, or other people who are affected by the situation. I think right now people are craving answers and craving some clarity, and just wanting to have a clearer understanding of what's going on. You know, I have to mention this, Taurus, because I keep looking at this Temperance, and I keep thinking, you know, there's a sense of uncertainty, not knowing where to go from here. But Temperance is in the upright. There is, I mean, this may sound cheesy, but there's this feeling that even though there's this confusion or uncertainty, you're being watched over, you're being protected, that it's going to be okay. I get that feeling with Temperance, and that there will be clarity. The fog will be lifted. The uncertainty will be cleared up. There will be answers. Coming. There is going to be some resolution. At this point in time, it just feels like there's there are disagreements occurring. There are people maybe pushing each other's buttons, maybe feeling a little uncertain regarding the actual relationship and stability of the relationships, because people are making decisions that others are not agreeing with. Because these cards are really wanting to come out. I'm going to take this one. I've been shuffling these thinking, no, I'm not going to take any yet, but they keep popping out. I'm going to take this one. So we have the King of Fire in reverse. So just like I was suspecting with this King of Swords, he feels like a figure of authority, feels like it could be a boss, could be a patriarch, for example, someone who's in a position of a leadership type position. But the King of Fire in reverse would be the King of Wands in reverse. This could be somebody who's not feeling up to making decisions, or feeling like he has what it takes to be the leader that he would be if he were in the upright, for example. I feel like this King of Swords is struggling with his position right now, especially because I also feel like there's been some decisions that others are not agreeing with or that haven't worked out for him. And he might be seeking some resolution to the relationship problems that are occurring between him and this Queen, because I feel like they're partners of some sort. Again, this could be a spouse. Taurus, you could be this Queen of Pentacles who's a spouse of this person, or a partner, a business partner. But I think this King would like to work with you. I think that he would like to resolve the relationship issues that are occurring, because I think he feels like he needs your support, partnership. And I think that this, I'm going to read this out of the book, but I do think that this King of Fire is representing this King of Swords, who might be feeling insecure or uncertain about, again, some decisions he's made. And I think he's seeking some partnership. I think he's seeking some support. And I feel like this Queen of Pentacles, which I feel is your energy, Taurus, you're not feeling like you can support this person. Stop biting me. You're really, this bird is getting on my nerves. Every time you poke at me or you bite my ear, you distract me. And I have you out here because you like to be out here. So you need to cooperate. Do you want to go on the table? I don't even have that much longer for this reading, and you need to be a good bird. Here, go on the table. And I don't even care if you walk over my cards, because I'm basically done with the reading after I do this. So you can sit here and stomp through my cards, and it's not going to make a bit of difference to me. Because I don't need them all, even if they're messed up. It doesn't bother me. So don't think that you're getting on my nerves by doing that. She likes to bulldoze through my cards. If you've watched my readings before, you know. And normally I get all upset and I have to straighten them up. But I'm done with this reading after this card, so it doesn't matter. Okay, Taurus. Sorry for that tangent. We're going off on a tangent. This is not that long. It's about a page. A little shorter than a page. Okay, here we go. He was in the reverse, remember? Oh, he's in the reverse, so it's actually a potential block. It's just about a half a page. Here we go. The King of Fire reversed speaks of the consequences of arrogance, aggressiveness, and an explosive temper. It symbolizes a leader who has forgotten that in order to lead, one must have followers. And if one treats them harshly, they will find someone else to follow. They will act to replace their king. When this card appears, stop biting the cards. When this card appears, remember to keep your temper in check. Think before you speak and act. If you are feeling challenged and close to losing your cool, then step back and give yourself some time to calm down. Also, be sure to avoid bullying and intimidating people in order to get things accomplished. It will only serve to put people offside and sabotage any chances of success. Don't get caught up in the glory that comes with success. Don't place yourself upon a pedestal and expect to be worshipped, for there will always be someone who is willing to push you from your precarious position. So again, I do feel like this is the King of Swords who, again, in maybe feeling a little uncertain about situations or the situation, or acted in a manner that he doesn't normally act because maybe he was feeling under pressure to make some decisions that weren't so popular. I feel like this king is in a precarious situation, especially regarding some relationships that are surrounding him because of maybe some poor decisions that were made. And I do feel, as the Queen of Pentacles, you might be faced with being in partnership or being in connection with this person, and also disagreeing with maybe some decisions that were made, maybe wanting to distance yourself, Taurus, from this individual. But I do feel like this king is looking for some partnership, looking for someone who he can trust, and for someone who maybe can help him fix things, make things better, or recover from some of the decisions that he's made. I don't feel like this king is dwelling in shadow energy. I feel like this king is looking for support. Maybe he hasn't admitted some wrongdoings or some poor decisions, but he might be ready to. So that's what I got out of this reading. Taurus, I hope that this gave you some clarity or helps you in some way, shape, or form. I appreciate you watching. I'm going to end this here. So thanks for so much for joining me, and I hope I see you again sometime. Bye, Taurus.